All right, this is our Emsculpt NEO machine. Some of you guys have seen this before, some of you have used this, some of you, this may be new to you. So what this does, we use these paddles. This thing uses electromagnets to build muscle, and it does it very quickly. So what it's doing is it's doing 20,000 contractions in 30 minutes. And what's interesting about this, it's not like doing just like 20,000 sit-ups. What it's doing is it's creating what's called supramaximal contractions. And so what that means is when we flex our muscles, we can do about 35% of what a muscle's capable of. We have all this reserve in there that our body shuts down so we don't overdo and break down ourselves too quickly. What this does is it biohacks that, goes past that, and it's able to contract each muscle fiber at 100% of what it's capable of doing. And so we're able to get results at a way different level than just doing it on your own. It can be used on a number of places. One of the main things we do is for the abs. So we see a lot of perinatal women, and so a common thing that we'll see is the diastasis recti, where the abs kind of split in half. One way that you know if you have that is when you do a little bit of a crunch. If it kind of pyramids up a little bit right there, that means there's been a separation in there and we've lost some of our core stability. Other thing that we'll see, and this is common across the board, but especially in our postpartum moms, is that we get that sway back, where we get too much curve in there. And so especially after being pregnant, things pull us forward, or if we just haven't had a strong core to begin with, it tilts the pelvis way forward. Well, if we strengthen those abs, especially at the level we're doing, boom, it pulls that up through here, stabilizes your whole foundation for everything to, everything sits on top of it much more effectively. It's not just abs though, but we have all sorts of areas we can do. Most common ones, abs, glutes, hamstrings are a phenomenal one. We live in a very quad dominant society, front of the legs. Everybody's working those all the time, and we've created a culture where we're not really working the back of the leg. And that's also what's part of contributing to pulling us forward like that. Hitting those hamstrings, phenomenal for creating that balance in there. But we can also hit the outside of legs, inside of legs, arms, calves. So a number of different areas just to really build the body and create balance in there. And so it's often been marketed for aesthetic purposes. Our focus in here is functional. Is it going to help with some aesthetics too? Generally so, yes. But when we can correct things on that functional level, that's what helps you live your better life and able to take things to the next level, because that's ultimately what this is really about. Are you able to do the things that you want in this world the way that you want to do them? And this is a remarkable machine to do this.